There are two likely reasons why you clicked on this video. One is you like my content. I mean, come on. How likely is that? Second option is you want to learn how to get good at dungeons. In that case, you came to the right guy. If you are new here, this is my Hypixel Skyblock speedrun series. If you're not caught up, I keep the videos pretty short, so it should not take you long to get caught up at all. So go check it out. Before we start dungeons, I wanted to get a new minion to make money. The clay minion. So off to fishing we did. Now after we did this, I wanted to up my combat level a little bit, so the next thing we did was Slayer. Alright, it's been a couple days since the last clip, and I want to see how much money we get from the clay minions. Alright, so it looks like we got a stack and 17 diamonds and a little bit of clay. So let's go and sell this to an NPC. About 435,000, that's not bad. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna buy back, I think about 4 of those stacks, just so I can upgrade the minions. Alright, there we go. And we got up a mining level too. And we got our second page of our accessory bag. Alright, dope. Hey, it's finally time for dungeons. Now, I got a lot of the money in my bank account from doing the method that I showed in the last video. That got me a grand total of 9 million coins. However, I did a goofy goober. Also, heads up, the audio does sound a little bit worse than it does now. Just bear through it with me. It was a lot worse before I did some effects on it. Basically, if I remember correctly, I think I was sick, and I think I actually put the gain up on my microphone a little too much, so it sounds like I ear raping you, but I'm not, because I limited it, because I care about you. So yeah, if you make it through this painful audio, comment down we made it, and I'll give you a star. Now, before I get into it, I am going to go Berserker. That's what I did on my first account, and that's what I want to do on this one. Back in the day, the best armor set for Berserker was a set of strong dragon armor. Now, obviously, back in the day, this was a good set. It was a good cheap set, under 4 mil. However, there is a new good set for Berserker, and that is the Crimson Armor. If we look at the strong armor one more time, the helmet, for example, it gives 25 strength, 10 health, and 110 defense. If you look at the Crimson Armor, it gives a little less defense, but it also gives intelligence. It gives a little more strength and a little more crit damage. However, the problem we had with the Strong Dragon Armor is after we were done with the Strong Dragon Armor, we just sold it. However, with Crimson Armor, you don't sell it, but you would upgrade it. So that is the set that we are going to buy. So we're going to first buy the Crimson Helmet. So we got a full set of Crimson Armor. However, that is not the only thing that we are going to buy. Another good Berserker weapon is called the Flower of Truth, which can be obtained from floor 6. However, the Flower of Truth, where is it? It's right here. The Flower of Truth, it does not have any dungeon requirements. I'm gonna buy this one right here. And now we are broke, yes. However, why am I holding it like that? Okay, whatever. I'll fix it. I'll fix it soon. Yeah, we are broke now. However, this does not have any dungeon requirements. I have not done a single dungeon. And the Flower of Truth, which is one of the best Berserker weapons for mid to late game. Our Aspect of Dragons did 13,000. I still need to finish the enchants on this one, but it does 12,000 damage on the dot. That's actually kind of cool. However, we need to finish enchanting this, so give me a second. Alright, there we go. We finished enchanting it. Now, I don't think it will do as much as the Aspect of Dragons just because this does have a sharp reforge and this has heroic. But if we look at the zombie, as I said, about 14,000. Now, this does still 12,000. Okay, that's a little strange. However, with the Flower of Truth, we have a special ability. When we right click, it can kill up to 3 mobs at once, and it homes in on them. So even though I think heroic would be the best thing to put on this weapon, however, this is going to be our main weapon. So I think the best idea would to be put something like sharp on it. And then while I'm here, I also want to put heroic on the aspect of the end. There we go. But now let's put on this armor set. We'll put it in here for now. And let's do another damage test. So with the glaciate armor, we do about 13,000 damage. Now if we put on the crimson armor sets, that's a lot lower. Why is that lower? Oh, I'm such a dummy. Combat 24. Combat 24. When I was grinding Slayer, I looked at this armor and it didn't say any requirement for combat. That's unfortunate. I'm still a level away from combat 24 and I need to get this video out in a couple days. And I don't have the money to do it. Yeah, it may not be my smartest decision I ever made. You know what's funny? Well, I'm not gonna tell you, you have to watch. Sorry, gotta get that watch time, boy. That did not go as well as I wanted it to. So here's what we're gonna do. That crimson armor that I said was really good. Yeah, we're just we're gonna sell it. Oh, all right, most of everything has sold. For the actual guide, here's what you're gonna want to do. For armor set, you could use glaciate. I want to get that out of the way. You could use a glaciate. Hold on. In terms of classes, and for berserker and archer, even though I just said not to, you want strong dragon armor. All right, there we go. Now I just need to reforge it. There we go. And finally, yep, I just did that. This is not a good video. I'm not having a good day. All right, now we're good. We got it fully enchanted, and here we're actually going to do a damage test. So if I remember correctly, it's been a couple days since I've done it. Using the Flower of Truth, we do about 14,000 damage, or actually more like 15,000. We put the strong dragon set on, we do 18,000 damage. Plus we can dungeonize this when we get to a certain... Alright, we are going to do our first dungeon right here, right now. We got our talismans. I have a dungeon pod in here. We're gonna be a berserker. I'm gonna find a party. Never mind, I guess not. Alright. You know, that's crazy. I tried to do a dungeon and they are disabled. Could this video get any worse? Generally, could this video get any worse? All right, I want to talk about some few things, boys. All right, so today that I'm recording this is, I think it's about like 10 at night, and in about 9 hours, I leave for a trip to Florida, and I'm still out grinding for you boys, and I'm probably gonna go off no hours of sleep, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, first week of school was done today. We had Friday off. I don't know if you boys had that, but I want to talk about some few things. All right, first thing I want to talk about is I thought this was just a district thing, because this seems like something my district would do, is the no phones rule. Personally, our rule is no phones, bell to bell, which sucks. And I can understand that to an extent. Now, I understand, like, okay, we need to get rid of the phones. Now, I feel like that should be up to the responsibility of the student to put their phone away, and not the school. But then another thing is, like, you can't listen to music, bro. Like, with ADHD, what really helps, especially on assignments, is being able to listen to music. Keeps me focused, keeps me from zoning out. And another thing that I cannot stand is, bro, some of these teachers, they'll teach for, let's say, about 20 minutes, all right? And the assignment's about 10 minutes long, okay? Now, our classes are an hour and a half long. Now, imagine you're only there for about 30 minutes learning the assignment and also doing the assignment. Now, what are you supposed to do for that next hour? Some teachers are like, oh, no phones at all, you know? Bro, what do you expect me to do for the next hour? Play with myself, bro? No, you do that at home. But then I got some teachers, like my driver's ed teacher, he was like, all right, you know what? My class is like a car. You are not allowed to use your phone during the lesson. However, when we are done, okay, when you are parked, and he was like, I know you guys have a stressful life, okay? So I'll be sure to give you at least 15 minutes on your phone at the end of class. And I was like, bro, this guy's a goat. And see, that's what I want. You know, after you're done with the assignment, you're able to just go on your phone instead of just sitting there, bro. You know what else I've realized is, some of you might know, I'm a huge fan of SpongeBob, bro. And every single year since 7th grade, I have rewatched the whole SpongeBob series when I wake up before school. And if you know SpongeBob, you know how the seasons go. Those first 3 seasons, maybe the I think it's the first 3 seasons, maybe the first 4. I can't think off the top of my head right now. They're great, okay? Nothing's gonna beat them. Nothing's gonna beat that start of the school year where everybody's just vibing, everybody's happy from being, well, not happy, but you know what I mean. Everybody's has all that energy from summer break. And I mean, like, everybody's just happy. Not happy to be back at school, but everybody's just like, you know, pretty good. They're just vibing. And then you got those seasons 5 through 8. You got a few good episodes in there. However, most of that's just shit. That's the middle of the school year. You know, like winter to early spring. Now you got those few good episodes, which are, you know, those few vacations plus winter break. And then those new seasons, seasons 10 through 13 now. They're not as good as the start of the year, you know, where everybody was just vibing. However, it's great, you know, took finals and you can't wait for that next episode. AKA what's next, you know, being summer break. You know, I just thought that was pretty cool. And I just felt like pointing that out. Another thing I want to talk about is Mario. So my last Better Minecraft episode, and I said I was replaying Mario 64. I played the original version, okay? I played it a couple times. Now there's this new mod called Render 96 for Super Mario 64. It basically just ups the graphics and makes it all new and all that. And it lets you play with Luigi and Wario. And I've been playing and messing around with that. I haven't put it at like the maximum settings like, oh, Mario Odyssey type graphics. I put it in a better type of graphics that makes it look like it's not one of the first 3D games made, but it still looks good, you know what I mean? Another thing I said is Mario 3 was my favorite looking Mario. Now this was before that Super Mario All-Stars on the SNES came out. I mean, just look at these graphics, bro. They're so much better, and I completely forgot this game existed. However, these are my favorite graphics in all of Mario. And then, personally, my favorite looking Mario, Super Mario 3, and then the best 2D platform Mario game is Super Mario World. I have not played any of the new Super Marios, and I don't plan to. Now, if you are wondering, I know none of you are. My first console was the Nintendo GameCube, and I played 2 games on there.